Hey guys, Ncaa Guru here. We're going to be checking out the Wishbone wide. Um, I know not many people are really into the option kind of thing. They like to air it out and try and score in a hurry, but if you want to win games, this is a really good formation to do it. My friend on PS3, he was the one that kind of made this. I know I sound like I'm just stealing everything from him, but I don't really got time to lab. I got high school baseball and stuff like that going on right now, but this is a really good formation to check out. So, because I mean, you can really drive if you put shoe clock on with this. Drives can take 4 or 5 minutes, and guys, if they make a mistake, you almost if you're good at running the scheme, you almost like win the game almost. If one mistake and they're done, but at the same time, if you make a mistake, you're kind of screwed too. But so the first play I ran was the power option. That's a really nice play to run if they're out of nickel. I think if they're out of nickel, I automatically go to option, and you can just burn them for 20 yards. And the idea with the options, you want to pitch it right when you're about to be tackled. I'm not too good at running the option, but it's a nice little play. And the second play I'm going with is fullback blast. Just a nice 3 or 4 yard gain if you want to move the chains on like a 2nd and 2 or something. That's what I usually run. Or if they're spreading out their line to stop the option, then that's when I'll audible to this. But this is a nice little just dink for 5 yards, and it's good. It's good at the goal line too because it's really quick transfer and just boom, and then you can hold the dive button, which is either X on Xbox or square on PS3. And the next play I'll be showing you is HB Streaks, which I think this is one of my favorite pass plays in the game because of the good running game out of the wishbone wide. It sets it up, and man coverage without like hook zones or double man coverage on him, he'll be open every time in man coverage. So you just the pass leading is the key to this play. So on X right here, I'm just pass leading inside. If he were to stay on my X receiver, then I'd probably pass lead outside. But on the R1 route, as you see there, if they're playing man coverage, then you're going to want to pass lead inside to get the separation from like the running backs. And Oregon is really good with the scheme, I think, because their running backs, DeAnthony Thomas and Kenyon Barter, they're two really good running backs to do this. You can also like on formation subs, you can put the fullback as like a wide receiver or tight end or something. I'd probably put him as a tight end so you get better blocking. But as the receivers, you can put receivers as R1 if you don't feel comfortable with running backs back there. You can also go to square and smart route square so like his little route is quicker and he gets a little separation. But this works really good against blitzes. You just go to X real quick on blitzes and man coverage, and on zones you're going to want to look to R1 pass lead outside, as you'll see me do in a minute. It looks a little dangerous what I'm throwing, but really I just have confidence in what I suggest if you want to run this, you got to go practice mode first, but or you can go over the top on zones. As you see, this is just shredding coverages, right? And I don't really look for triangle too much because I feel like it doesn't get as good of separation as R1 does. Oh, and the circle's purpose is as a lead blocker, because when R1 catches it, he'll go out and block the safety or something that's back there. But here I'm just going to show you the down audible run. This is a really nice run against like 4-4, 3-4, 3-3, and really any like defense that I don't feel comfortable with. I don't really know the play that this is. I just know it as like the down audible run. So here I'm just going to the down audible run against formations I just don't feel comfortable with. This works really well against blitzes too. So don't be afraid to run this play. It's a really good play that my friend on PS3 kind of overlooked. But I mean, look at that. It just gets really nice blocking from the fullback, the wide receivers, everyone. And this is just a nice little scheme with chew clock on it too. So